Hey everybody, happy Monday. This is Charlie with Outskirts Overland. As you can see, Blues play tonight in their second playoff game. Unfortunately, they're down one from Saturday, but I guess that doesn't matter. Today's Monday, the 21st. It's the week of more Expo. I was going through the list yesterday of all the vendors at More and kind of looking through websites to see what's going to be there and different things. It's a ton. It's a ton, and that doesn't even touch, just what's going on outside. So it's a big week of more. Today is the day after Easter. I didn't look at what national day it is because the day after Easter, and the Blues play a playoff game, and it's the Monday of More Expo. That's enough. That's enough going on for me to be happy with what today is. It's also Monday, man. Monday. Like, bleh. But busy week for a lot of us. For me, it is let's go get my truck on Wednesday, so I'm excited about that. Thursday, going to the Blues home playoff game, and then heading straight to more, like late slash early. So hopefully that goes okay the whole way. And man, the weather was freaking crazy yesterday. We had a so here I'm here in Missouri, mid Missouri, and we had man, there was quite a few tornadoes touched down around us, and a lot of people were taking cover. There's been some damage, some people's yards, houses, sheds, roofs. A lot of stuff got messed up. By no means is it catastrophic. I haven't heard about taking the life of anyone. So any of them, there was a lot of them. So that took up a lot of my day. Was kind of just keeping an eye on that because it was pretty bad. Um, so yeah, you know, put your thoughts out to all those affected and hope that everything works out okay as they work toward rebuilding what they lost and different things, cars, houses, sheds, belongings, anything that was affected. It was pretty crazy, honestly. Today is opening day of turkey season here in Missouri, so I have seen an abnormal amount of trucks on the side of the road, kind of in fields. I live out in the country, so trucks on the road, in fields. I've seen two game wardens on my way to work. Now, that's crazy because, again, I live in the country. It's a big hunting community where I live, huge hunting community. And I think I've mentioned it before, but I bow hunt. I am not turkey hunting or exposed this week. I am just too busy to be doing that. So, you know, understand, guys, like I do care about you because that's something I could totally be doing and just not care. Just that's what I'm doing. Tough luck, type thing. But I am, I'm trying to take it serious. So I won't be turkey hunting. But man, I have seen two game wardens. My drive to work's only like 10, 12 miles. So that's kind of crazy. That's really kind of crazy, guys. To see somebody just asked if I ever got a donation. No, I've never got a donation like on anything or anything. I don't have any way to make money with the podcast, but I appreciate you. Um, Donate your kind words. I like that. So so yeah, two game wardens. So I was like, man, that's kind of crazy. And what stinks too is that like because it rains so much, it's real overcast, so the sun, theoretically doesn't come out. So I'm sure all the hunters were kind of like, dude, what the f? Because there's no, like it was late. That's all, and those turkeys are out, in the morning. You can catch them in the afternoon, different things, but that doesn't particularly matter. I think we're supposed to get yeah, Johnny said he saw at least 15 turkeys on the trails. It was youth season, so no offense to any of our young hunters out there, but some turkeys were, shooting a turkey with a shotgun's a little scary for a little guy or girl. So it's likely that those turkeys were already shot at and they were just trying to get the hell out of there. Um, I did not see a lot of young guys get turkeys. I heard of a lot of young guys uh, getting scared. And that happens the same with goose hunting too. Like shotguns are hard for little guys and girls, you know? They're long, they're heavy, they kick. And some people say, well, deer hunting, well, you can get a 240, little 243 and put it on a tripod and nobody's worse to wear. So I would assume those turkeys are moving and that's all. Which, if it was on the trails, that means they were at the public land, which is good for all the public landowners down there in Arkansas. But yeah, it's opening day here in Missouri. I don't know what it is in Arkansas. I don't live in Arkansas and I don't hunt in Arkansas. So that's about what I know about that. Um, so yeah, it rained a ton, 4 inches of rain in my house. But it's a week or more. I mean, what else can I say? I'm getting ready for that, packing, preparing, and I'm busy, 2 other days. So it's not just more, it's getting my truck, it's more, it's the Blues playoff game. It's just a very busy week. It'll be good though. It'll be good. I'm excited to go to more. It looks like it's supposed to be nice temperature Friday and Saturday. It does look like it might rain Friday. So we'll see how that goes. But it looks like it's supposed to rain Friday. I haven't put too much into it because I'm just trying to manifest that doesn't happen. I just don't want it to. I just don't want that to happen. Um, booth. I think I'm. What is it? Booth 264 with Midwest Adventure Outfitters. It's an outdoor booth, so again, I just really don't want it to rain at all. But if it does, I got a 270 awning, and I mean, I'll be okay. We've got a little canopy. We'll be fine. Just less. It's just not ideal. That's all. But that's cool. I hope to see a ton of you guys there. I'll have stickers and high fives with me. So, be happy to talk to you guys about anything you want to talk about, whether it's stuff at the booth, whether it's my truck or your vehicle or build out thoughts and different things. It's what I'll be there for. So I'll be happy to talk to you guys and see you guys there. It'll be a really fun time. I have decided to camp there. I was gonna camp with my buddies offsite, but given that I'm doing the live podcast and the after party, I just am gonna want to get into bed. It's gonna be a busy, super busy for me, so I'm just gonna be camping at more, whether that's at the booth or in Northology's campground. I for sure have the ability to do both, so I may be even amongst some of you guys camping. I will try to let you guys know kind of where I'm at if you guys want to come by and look at the truck, or maybe me after hours or before hours or whatever, because I'll still be, I still got to eat. I still got to sleep. I still, I'm not going to be, I mean, well, maybe I do party all night. Who knows? I mean, I can definitely can. But doesn't matter. I like the idea of being able to stay up late, go sleep, wake up in the morning, and not have to drive anywhere. Just because I'll be so busy, I'm not going as a consumer. So it's highly potential. I'm just wore the F out. Just wore out. Um, there's all kinds of brands there. But man, if you guys are, I've talked about it before. If you guys are trailer people, um, there's going to be a lot of trailers there. X Grid Campers reached out to me and wanted to talk trailers. They'll be there. Obviously they listen to the podcast. So I will look forward to seeing you guys there. I will definitely come over and say, hey, see what we can work out to get you guys on the podcast or get some content together. Love to, I'd love to learn more about trailers, even though it's not my jam. Obviously it's some of my listeners jam. So I'll be happy to learn about trailers. I'm psyched that you guys will be there. Since you guys have reached out to me, there's other trailer brands, but they don't matter. X Street Campers will be there, and that's the only one that you should care about. because that's how I roll. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. So that's just how it is. Anyway, guys, I don't have a lot. Just busy week. Just busy, Spent the whole weekend. It was Easter yesterday. Spent the whole weekend kind of still, even so, getting ready for this week. Doing everything I can do outside of the truck because it's not with me. So making sure that I got all the other stuff ready to go. Clothes, you know, clothes, podcast stuff, influencer stuff, content lined out for the week, kind of like my digital flyers going out. Shout out to Benji for getting that done. Um, just getting all my ducks in a row so that when I get the truck on Wednesday, all I really got to do is maybe not wash it. That's all I should have to do. Throw my sleeping bags back in it because I got some stuff here in the Subaru to go camping, and that's it. I mean, that should be it. That should be all I got to do. Which things never go as smoothly as we hope, but let's hope in this case that they do. Okay, let's just let us pray. Like let's hope they all go well. For those of you guys coming to more, go ahead and shoot me a message or comment or email me, text me, whatever's going on. What are you guys most excited to check out? There's some new stuff that's going to be there that I'm excited to look at. I'm not going to, kind of show my cards as far as that's concerned because I want to go look at stuff. Holy moly. See, guys, this is what I'm talking about, though. Like, look at this. I told you guys that, like, tornadoed. Can you guys see that? That's a freaking tree in the parking lot. Like a whole ass tree. Man, Midwest is crazy, bro. The Midwest is crazy with this stuff like this. I don't even, where did this come from? What in the world? Just a whole ass tree. Dude, it was wild yesterday. Dude, yesterday was wild. It was crazy. You could hear that tornado, growling. It was freaking nuts. I did have one touchdown kind of near my house. Luckily, it wasn't a big one, and I wasn't in the path. So that's good. Do have some, my house felt the effects of the high winds, but wild, dude. Wild. Which brings me to another point. If you guys are doing the s'more to more, or any trails or anything, and you're with a group, make sure somebody in that group's got a chainsaw because, again, I live in Missouri and Springfield, specifically in the surrounding areas. Springfield, St. Louis, Kansas City, Overland Park. Like, there's a bunch of ways you could come in this through the, you know, Missouri, whatever it is, backcountry discovery route. Dude, there's gonna be like I got a tree in the a whole tree in the parking lot right here. They're gonna be down on rural roads and trails. So make sure somebody that's with you's got a chainsaw. If you don't have a chainsaw and you were saving money to buy some equipment, go ahead and do yourself a favor and get a chainsaw before you go, because it's gonna rain again tomorrow on Tuesday. And it might do the same thing. Like we've been dealing with unprecedented like winds. I saw some stuff winds as high as 70 miles an hour yesterday. Which again, if you guys are into, I don't know that I'm into tornadoes, but like EF5 is the biggest tornado that's ever actually hit, and that was in Joplin, Missouri. But the way that they measure tornadoes is like size, wind speed, etc. Well, wind speed for like an EF3 is like 150 to 60 miles an hour. So I mean, it was 70-mile-an-hour winds. So in in the grand scheme of things, you know, pretty little guy, but still 70 freaking miles an hour. I mean, I bet that. I don't know. I didn't go. I mean, I was in my bathroom. I was in the bathtub, so I don't know. I don't know. I didn't step out into it. I'm smarter than that. I've lived in here in the Midwest for long enough to know, like, I've seen enough of it. I'm good. And I'm not trying to get impaled by somebody's, screwdriver they left in their driveway that flies through my face. I've seen a lot of weird stuff. So, but yeah, anyways, so bring a chainsaw with you. You're gonna want one. I mean, I'm assuming you'll need one. Also, make sure you bring your rain gear. With the amount of rain we just got, I'd have a hard time believing by Friday it's dry, unless we get some decent heat and like wind without more rain. Like we'd need some heat and some rain to make it to dry it up. That's I don't know if that's in the cards. It's gonna be decently warm today, but I don't know that it's in the cards to get dry. I just don't. I mean, I'm here. I showed you guys the tree that's down on in this parking lot over here, but like parking lots are almost still flooded, and it hasn't rained since excuse me, since like I don't know 7 last night, and it's 8:30 in the morning, so 13 and a half hours. The concrete's still wet. Humidity probably something to do with it. Man, crazy. Weather is one of the crazier things when it comes to camping and overlanding because it's kind of the thing you can't plan for. You can pack to be dressed for it, but like you never know what it's gonna do, what destruction it's gonna cause, how that's gonna affect your trip. You know, it's just it comes, man, and you don't have you just got to deal with it. It's nuts. But yeah, weather's the ultimate equalizer for real. They said that in the military a lot too. Like weather's the equalizer. You can't you can't always be prepared for everything all the time. Just not possible. But yeah, more's coming. Tornadoes hit. Lots of rain. More is in Springfield, Missouri, which is 2 hours from where I live, so not far. I'm very aware that it got some severe weather yesterday. So make sure you guys just make sure you're prepared for the ground to be soggy. Make sure you're prepared to cut down some trees if you're coming in on trails. Just be ready. And some of you guys will be leaving soon on those discovery routes. I don't know how long they take to get to more expo specifically, but I'd assume you guys aren't leaving on Thursday or Friday if you want to be there Thursday night or Friday morning. So just be careful, guys. Pay attention to checking your tires. Pay attention to, you know, washouts, things like that. They won't be marked because they just happened. So be careful about that stuff, guys. Other than that, I got nothing for you guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I have some new developments about my truck today that I could talk about tomorrow. Uh, I've still got some emails out to some companies, and maybe I'll have some things to talk about with that, but maybe not. You never know. Companies that I want to talk to you, like bring some information to you guys. I think there is a couple companies that are at this event that will be at this event that I've reached out to that I think have innovative stuff, and I would like to hear from them, like why they innovated it the way they did, and kind of what went into that, what the engineering thought was, what the brainstorming thought was on that. Because although I don't make gear for this hobby, I do appreciate people that are trying to kind of bring new stuff. And it's not a tent's a tent. Like there's varying degrees of difference between a lot of them. It's not you know uh just because it's the same as something else doesn't make it the same as something else. People do it differently, different materials, different ways to maintain it, different. Some stuff's just way more thought through. That's just all there is to it. And some of the things I've seen, I think they're thought through. I've been misled. Marketing's misled me before, but hopefully I can get with some of these companies at more and just talk to them. Just a little bit, like, hey, what's up? Like, what's going on? What's this about? Kind of thing. What brought you to think this was needed in the space? That's the kind of stuff I want to bring to you guys. Also, I will, converse with these companies like, I don't think we needed that. Like, I am a straight shooter, so I would also be like, why do you think the overlanding community wants this? If they got a, canned answer, I don't. quite think is correct, I'm gonna target that. Is all. Like, not in a bad way, just like, why do you think that? Where did you get that information? What research did you do? Stuff like that. See what's because there's a lot of stuff out there, guys. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Like, they're just knocking off good products to make crappy products cheaper that are based on a good product and kind of piggyback marketing off the good one. That's just what it is. I mean, I think that's everywhere and everything. That's just how that's business. That's manufacturing. But when I see something that's not like anything else, that intrigues me and makes me feel like it's probably not a rebranded thing that 16 other companies got made at the same warehouse and screen printed their logo on. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm just rambling today. I'm gonna be rambling until I can get through this week. I don't think you guys even can understand unless you're kind of in the same situation how big of a deal this is for networking and talking to your listeners, talking to your fans, talking to your customers. It's just a stressful, like, it's not bad stress, nothing's bad stress, but nonetheless it's still a lot on the people that are going for those means. So it's a lot. So if you see us Saturday night, don't judge any of us based on the fact that we're just smoked, because it's probably been a month or more of just constant go, 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 go. Whether it's emails, communication, merchandise, everybody's dealing with the everybody's dealing with the stuff that's raising prices, and you're getting price hikes on stuff you already even ordered. Like, stuff's more expensive before it ships, even. Like, it's just that stress we don't even, that stress we've never had any other year. But whatever, we're all dealing with that. So just just know we're all putting in a lot of work to make this good for you guys, make ourselves available for you guys, try and be as ready as we can for you guys, and create a good experience for all of you that attend, as far as what we can provide. So hopefully you guys all understand that nobody's taking it lightly. We're all taking it serious, and we're trying to be ready, to serve you guys the best we can. This is probably the biggest event and this is probably the biggest event in the Midwest. The Midwest doesn't have an Overland Expo, so more is that. I mean, Overland Expo, like Overland Expo, like as a company, like Overland Expo East, West, South, North, Northwest. Um, we don't have one of those in the Midwest, and quite frankly, pretty much all of your, like, a lot of your guys, at least podcasters in the Overland space, are from the Midwest, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas. Like, a lot of us are from that area. So this is a big deal for all of us to make sure to get to see you guys, because people do travel from all over. So, anyways, have a good week, guys. Make sure you're staying safe. Make sure you're thinking severe weather went through where you're gonna go this weekend if you're going to more expo. If you guys are everywhere else, get out. I mean, it looked like some snow up north happened. So hopefully that's getting to be the end of that for you guys up north. But because of that, you might want to get out, because it might be the last time you see it this year. Everybody else, just be safe. Be thinking about, you know, paying attention. Make sure you're not camping under trees, things like that. These winds are crazy. This weather is nuts. It doesn't mean you can't go camping. Just pay attention. Be careful. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I hope to see you